Hi, this is the video for Find the Greater Fraction, our home connection for this week. Um, you can see that I've got my multiplication table here next to me because if you are having trouble remembering what factors and multiples are, it's really going to be helpful to have your multiplication table with you. I will leave a portion at the end of this with it just the multiplication table showing so that if you don't have one, you can pause the video and write out a new multiplication table for yourself so that you have the information for the rest of the questions that I don't do with you on today's workbook page. Okay, so at the top, number one, we're going to have find the least common multiple for each pair of numbers. Show all your work. So you can see the example they gave here. They listed the multiples up to a certain point and then found the one that was the smallest. So you don't have to go on and on and on. Once you notice that you have two multiples that are the same, you're going to want to stop. So just as a reminder of how to do that, let's do B together. It has 3 and 7. So I'm going to write 3, and then I just start on my multiplication chart with the number 3. And I've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, and I'm going to stop there. And you can't quite even see it because of my having both screens there, but those are the numbers I'm writing for that. Then I've got 7. So I'm going to find 7, and I'm going to write 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, and I'm going to stop there. Now I notice that 21 is the first number that is the same in both. So I'm going to write the LCM is 21. Okay. So let's look at D as well. You can do A and C yourself, but let's do 6 and 9. So 6 right here. We've got 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. I'm going to stop there. And then 9, I've got 9, 18, 27, 36. And as I'm doing this, I'm noticing that I've already got 18 up here in the 6. So I'm going to circle those two. And the least common multiple is 18. Then let's go down to part 2 where it says use the least common multiple to find equivalent fractions for each fraction pair. Then use the symbol less than or greater than to show the bigger fraction. So they've got an example here already to show you, but let's walk through one together. We've got 5/8 and 2/3. So I need to find 8 and 3 because those are the denominators. I already did 3 up here, so I can just copy my multiples there. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. And then I want to do 8. So I've got 8. And look, I'm helping you out with letter C by doing this right here for 8. But I've got 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. Now I'm going to look and compare. I've got 3 isn't here, the 9, 8, nope, 12, 16, nope, 15, nope, 18, nope, 21, nope, 24, 24. That's my least common multiple. So now I have to figure out what did I do to 3 to get 24. So I'm going to go to 3 and go down until I find 24. Well, I multiplied it by 8. And what did I do with 8? I multiplied it by 3. So 5/8 times 3 equals 5 times 3 is 15. 8 times 3 is 24. Okay. And I multiplied the 3 times 8. So 2/3. 2 times 8. 3 times 8. 2 times 8 is 16. 3 times 8 is 24. So then I get 16 24ths is greater than 15 24ths, or I had 2/3 and 5/8. This one, 15/24 is the same as 5/8, see right here. So 2/3 is greater than 5/8. Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm not quite on the video there, I guess. So here's my work so you can see what I was talking about as I was working through that. Okay. Let's do C together. You're going to come back and do B. And if you notice 6 and 9, we already found the least common multiple up here. So that's going to help you to do that. Let's do 7/12 and 5/8 because 12 is not going to be on your multiplication table. You're just going to have to be able to do that yourself. 12 times 1 is 12. 12 times 2 is 24. 12 times 3 is 36. And I'm going to stop there because I remember that up here I had that 24 was a multiple of 8. So 8, 8, 16, 24. My least common multiple is 24. So 7/12, what did I have to do to the 7 to get to, or to the 12 to get to 24? I multiplied it by 2. So I do the same thing. 7 times 2 is 14. 12 times 2 is 24. What did I do to the 8 to get to 24? I multiplied it by 3. So 5 times 3 is 15. And 8 times 3 is 24. So 14/24 is less than 15/24, or 7/12 is less than 5/8. And maybe you want to put a box or something around that to show me that's your final answer. Okay, now you're going to go ahead and do B on your own. Again, remembering that 6 and 9 are right up there. Let's go to the back. There's a couple story problems. 3 I'm going to let you do on your own. You're looking for that common denominator between 3 and 5. Try and find the least common multiple to do that. Number 4, Carlos had 2 extra sandwiches. They were exactly the same size. He gave 7/9 of the first sandwich to his friend Ben and 4/6 of the second sandwich to his friend Corey. Whose piece is bigger, Corey's or Ben's? Well, in order to do this, I need to figure out a common denominator, and I've already done 9 and 6 on the other side. Let's see what their least common multiple was. 6 and 9, it was 18. So in order to find my common denominator, I'm going to make it be 18. So 7/9, in order to make 9 18, I multiply it. 9, 18. I multiply it by 2. So I'm going to multiply both the top and the bottom by 2. 14/18. 4/6. What did I multiply 6 by to get 18? 6, 18. I multiplied it by 3. So I multiply both of these by 3. 4 times 3 is 12. 6 times 3 is 18. Now I have 18ths. Whose piece is bigger, Corey's or Ben's? The one that was 7/9 is bigger, so Ben's was bigger. Okay, it doesn't ask me how much bigger right now, so Ben's was bigger is enough information. Now, on the challenge though, it says, if Carlos ate the remaining pieces of the 2 sandwiches, did he get more or less than Corey? Did he get more or less than Ben? So how much was left of Ben's piece? We have to figure out how many 18ths. So 18, sorry, it's getting blurry there. I'm going to try and move around a little bit to get that to be less blurry. I'm not sure why it's not working right now, but this is, there we go, 14/18. Okay, 18/18 minus 14/18, because 18/18 would be the whole, equals 4/18. And then we had 18/18 18ths minus 12 18ths equals 6 18ths. So we put those two together now to figure out which one he had more than. So 4 18ths plus 6 18ths equals 10 18ths. Did he get more or less than Corey? He got less. Did he get more or less than Ben? He got less. So less than both. Okay, now you can go back and finish number 3 and the ones we didn't do on the front, A, C, and B. And as I said, I'm going to leave the multiplication table showing. So if you need to make a new copy, you can pause it and do that. There you go.